The way I feel being a Black woman on campus sometimes, it's almost like it doesn't matter how long slavery, like when slavery happened, because I still feel so othered.
For me, what hurt the most was when I would answer a question, you would get the little smirks like, oh, like she got it right. Or even like your TA will look at you like, wow, you know so much information.
School, I was like one of like 3 or 4 Black students, and out of those Black students, I was like one of 2 Black girls that was in the Talented and Gifted program. So I was able to get from about first grade really early on that people felt that I was unfit to be in their spaces.
Sometimes like, you get scared, like if somebody's gonna just see you as like a way to create more diversity in the program, or like somehow you didn't earn your spot there, like somehow like you had to just has to fit some other criteria, and just being Black was like a extra sprinkle on top.
So I was in a program, and it was for Model United Nations, and there was someone, a new student that was leading it. So she wasn't familiar with who was there. I've been going to the program for 2 years at this point, and she asked me if I knew where I was. And I was like, well, I've been going to this program for 2 years and the room hasn't changed. So do you know where you are? Because at first I thought she was just like confused since she was new and I didn't recognize her. But by the time the lesson started, I recognized that she didn't think I belonged there for whatever reason, even though I was the first person in that program's history to even place at a competition.
As a freshman, even being a sophomore and a junior, it was very difficult to feel like when I said something in class that it was something of value. And I kind of questioned how my white peers were able to like speak with such like a vigor behind their words. And sometimes I felt like it was because I didn't feel like what I said kind of mattered as much.
At the end of the day, being a Black woman, and especially in a program such as this, I always feel like the need to like prove myself. Like I need to be the girl always in class. I need to be answering questions. I need to be getting them right, because I don't feel like I have room for error, because I already feel like there's so much coming up against me already.
It's just like I need to demonstrate to myself first, and then definitely to these people who don't know anything about me, that I belong in this space just as much as anybody else.
Like I feel like at the end of the day, I feel like I've earned the spots that I've been chosen to fill up, and it's not always like I'm here just to add a little bit more color into the rest of any other programs that I've had the pleasure of being a part of.
Things move kind of slow, and it's unfortunate, but I don't think women of color, any oppressed group has ever let the pace stop them from the overall goal. So I think that makes me optimistic about the future, whether or not it's my future or someone down the line's future.